Hello everyone, welcome to TTV News. Ladies and gentlemen, on November 24 in Tây Ninh, the Liaison Office for Cross-Border Cross Prevention and Control, BLO Office for short, of units which including Mộc Bài, Sa Mát, Tây Ninh Province, Vietnam, Ba Vec, Svay Rieng Province, and Tra Bien Palong, the Bông Khmer Province, Kingdom of Cambodia, jointly organized a preliminary conference to review the Memorandum of Cooperation on Cross and Crime Prevention and Control. This conference was chaired by Colonel Lý Hồng Sinh, Deputy Director of Tây Ninh Police, Chief of BLO Office of Tây Ninh Province. Over the past time, cooperation in fighting and preventing cross crimes and cross-border crimes after implementing the coordination memorandum has achieved many positive results and has been appreciated. Functional forces and border districts have proactively exchanged information, firmly detected and aggressive criminals, contributing to protecting security and order in the border area. Assessing that the situation in the coming time, cross crimes and cross-border crimes will continue to become complicated. The parties have met to discuss and propose solutions for coordination in the coming time, in which they will regularly exchange information on the situation of cross crimes and cross-border crimes, proactively coordinate to understand the situation, firmly fight and handle all types of border crimes, strengthen border guard and increase public awareness in border areas, resolutely do not let subjects take advantage of and entire criminal activities. The project number 1 has 5 key solutions for 5 specific groups. The goal is to improve the quality and effectiveness of the parties' foreign relations and the parties' foreign affairs, promote achievements and experience, overcome limitations, and create a strong trend in the parties' foreign affairs. Regarding Directive number 12 on strengthening the parties' leadership and improving the effectiveness of people-to-people diplomacy in the new situation, the Secretariat requests party committees, authorities, the Vietnam Federland, and social-political organizations to people's associations and organizations perform well the tasks related to people-to-people diplomacy, continue to strongly innovate the content and methods of operation, and constantly improve the effectiveness of people-to-people diplomacy according to the motto, proactive, flexible, creative, effective. At the conference, representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Central Committee of the Vietnam Federland Front, the Union of Vietnam Friendship Organizations, provinces and cities participated in the discussion and contributed ideas and opinions, recommend and propose solutions to implement project number 1, Directive number 12, to improve the effectiveness of party and people's foreign affairs, of party and people's foreign relations in the new situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the efforts of the entire political system and the contribution of the business community, up to now, TayNinhTV has completed the state budget's revenue estimate in an extremely difficult contest. This is the opinion of the leader of the People's Committee of the TayNinhTV Province when commenting on the implementation of the socio-economic tasks and public investment in 2023. As of November 18 of 2023, TayNinhTV's 2023 state budget's revenue reached 95% of the central estimates outside. 7 districts completed yearly estimates. TayNinh City and Thanh Châu districts suffer a loss of revenue. Estimated total state budget revenue in TayNinh area in 2023 is 11,000 billion Vietnam dong, reaching for 100% of the assigned estimate, down to 9.8% over the same period. The total expenditure for balancing the local budget is 12,962 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of 25% over the same period. The general statement of the Provincial People's Committee is that in an extremely difficult contest, combined with the implementation of support policies for businesses, the result achieved are the great efforts and determination of both the political system and the business community. And ladies and gentlemen, with the goal of building sustainable agricultural development, modern civilized rural areas, and bringing efficiency in non-fields of production, in recent times, agricultural extension activities in the province have been built production models in a safe direction. The urban agriculture model applies biotechnology and also high technology to production. In the fields of cultivation, the agricultural extension sector has implemented a high-quality rice production model on a scale of 30 hectares with 16 farmer households participating, using new high-yield rice varieties meeting export demand of rice, applying the tree reduction, tree increases techniques, using the amount of fertilizers and pesticides. Despite vegetable production model scale of 0.3 hectares applying the clean production process using microbiological and organic products, ensuring the food safety and hygiene also. The model of applying technology in spraying plant protection chemicals using airplanes to spray pesticides and applying mechanization in production has supported one aircraft for one farmer's household with a total cost of more than 424 million Vietnam dong. In the field of livestock farming, a model of raising domestic pigs for meal with a scale of 30 pigs has been implemented also. Implementing biosafety farming, limiting the spread of diseases, goat breeding model for the scale of 60 goats with 7 participating farmer households, implement biosafety farming techniques, use the quality breeds and adapt to natural conditions. Regarding aquatic products, there is a model of pricing snakehead lodge in tanks, helping farmers manage the quality of input water resources, reuse output water resources, and avoid the instruction of pests. The model of fish farming combined with rice cultivation includes perch, snakehead fish on a scale of 4.9 hectares with 10 participating farmers. The farmers take advantage of natural food resources to raise the fish and reducing the amount of food input and make use of waste from the fish farming process to make the rice fields more nutritious, increase the rice productivity and reduce the pollution caused by wastewater in the livestock farming. On aquaculture models use the breeds of the same origin and quality, limiting the loss of breeds. And ladies and gentlemen, according to TayNinhTV provincial planning for the period of 2021 to 2030 with a vision to 2050 approved by the Provincial People's Council on October 2nd of 2023, the total industrial park area by 2030 will reach 12,050 million hectares. Accordingly, the orientation of layout and development of industrial parks is mainly along the following axes. The National Highway 22-22B, Mopbai Ho Chi Minh Expressway, Ho Chi Minh Road, DT 784, 789 and 782 access. The connection direction of the access is to connect with the economic center of the region, Ho Chi Minh City, Bình Dương Province, and connect Bình Dương, Tây Ninh, and Long An provinces. At the same time, it connects with the province economic driving force in Trang Bang, Gò Dầu, and U Minh Châu towns. This area has the land fund conditions favorable for the connecting infrastructure. At the same time, it is also a favorable area for attracting labor and convenient market connections, connecting with the major airports and seaports also. And the total area of the industrial parks by 2030 is 12,050 hectares. At the same time, by 2030, the province will also have 10 industrial clusters with an area of more than 583 hectares. And in addition to the inland waterway transport infrastructure approved and managed by the central government, the planning for developing inland waterways on canals and lakes can exploit waterway transport in the Ninh province. Accordingly, taking advantage of water surface area of two large lakes, Yoting Lake and Thala Reservoir, to plan a local inland waterways and national channels to serve the freight and passenger transport connecting Tây Ninh with Bình Dương and Bình Phước provinces. For the inland waterway port system, the province will maintain operations and pray for currently operating ports on the Vam Cỏ Đông River and plan 12 new ports on this river also. On the Saigon River route, 5 more ports are planned. In addition, the planning orients the development of 4 logistics centers at Mộc Bài Border Gate, Sa Mạc Border Gate, and in Hưng Thuận commune of Trang Bang Thảo, Thanh Phước commune of Gò Dầu district, and also develop 5 triports at Mộc Bài, Sa Mạc, and Chang Riek Border Gates, and on Vam Cỏ Đông River and Saigon River also. And thereby, the waterways transportation infrastructure system will be more complete than today. And from focusing on promoting investment attraction in the field of high-tech agriculture in 2023, TayNinhTV has attracted more livestock industry projects. There are 4 new livestock investment projects. 18 projects have their investment policies approved and investment policy adjustment approved also. Overall, up to now, the whole province has 146 active livestock projects. And currently, the structure of the livestock industry continues to shift from small-scale livestock farming to concentrated farm-scale livestock farming, ensuring the biosecurity. There are 73 livestock facilities certified with VITGAP in Human-Chau district. 6 communes in Goyao district are certified as disease-free zones. For avian and New Zealand influenza in chickens, there are 9 communes of Bengao district certified as disease-free facilities for foot and mouth disease in cows, and there are 64 chicken, duck, pigs, and cows raising facilities that have been granted disease safety certificates. The province continues to encourage livestock facilities to produce according to the VITGAP and disease safe procedures. And the volunteer Pink Scarf Club of Chau Tan District Pioneer Team Council had just organized a program Volunteer Pink Scarf Giving Wings to the Children to Overcome Difficulties and Study Well for the 2023 and 2024 school year at Hau Đức A Primary School of Chau Tan District of Tây Ninh Province. In the program, students are trained in knowledge and skills to prevent drowning accidents. In addition, the Pink Volunteer Teams of Chau Tan Pioneer Teams Council District award 10 scholarships. It's worth for 20,000 Vietnam dong and 40 gifts including the notebooks for the poor and studious students in primary and secondary school in Hau Đức Commune. On this occasion, the pupils are also able to participate in festival with the folk game booths, receiving free cake gifts.
The audience, in order to ensure traffic safety, people in Bình Hòa and Bình Phong homeless, Thái Bình Commune, Chau Tan districts petitions the authority to consider for installing traffic signals as intersections of alley number 7 of Chicken Farm Apartment, alley 12 as the gate of Phong Cốc, Paris, adjacent to Highway 22B.
After receiving petitions from the people, reporters from the radio television station were present to record the reality in this area. Accordingly, in just a short time, this area has a large number of vehicles circulating back and forth. It is known that the intersection of alley 7 and alley 12 intersects with National Highway 22B, so there is heavy traffic density because this is a route that avoids the center of the city and connects to Highway 22 towards Samad International Border Gate. Trucks and containers are required to move through this route. Besides, there are also kindergartens, intermediate schools, and Phong Cốc Paris. So many people frequently move back and forth because there are no traffic lights. The traffic situation here is quite complicated. Everyone rides their vehicles according to their own will, leaking water, making people's travel risky, posing many potential risks of traffic accidents. Vehicles move too much. Traffic accidents often occur. I think traffic lights should be installed to make it safer. If the situation continues like this, it will be very dangerous for people. In the morning, the road is crowded. Students go to school and there are too many container trucks. It's so dangerous for everyone and very afraid. I recommend to install traffic lights to avoid danger to everyone. In response to people's petition about installing traffic lights, the representative of the Provincial Department of Transport said he had received the information. However, National Highway 22B is under the management of Road Management Area 4 under the Vietnam Road Administration. In the immediate future, the Department of Transport will coordinate with relevant units to research and survey to soon find solutions and get answers for people.
And ladies and gentlemen, draft resolution on the application of additional corporate income tax according to regulations to prevent global tax-based erosion is drafted by the Ministry of Finance and submitted according to the supplementary program at the 6th section of the 15th National Assembly, recognized as a clear measure from Vietnam that it will implement a global minimum tax. This move was also positively evaluated by foreign investors, adding more trust and expectation to the investment environment in Vietnam. We realized that the draft of the National Assembly drafted by the Ministry of Finance is very timely and is expected to be applied immediately from January 1st of 2024, and this officially take effect. At the same time, the draft is also very good when it stipulates that Vietnam will apply qualified domestic minimum top-up tax rules and have support policies for the affected business. In October 2023, the factory officially went into operation, making an important milestone in injecting capital into Vietnam's semiconductor industry. With an investment capital of $1.6 billion, the enterprise enjoyed tax incentives for 15 years. However, when a global minimum tax is introduced, the impact is inevitable, caused by incentives and the proposal offered by this FDI enterprise. We think that Vietnamese government needs to provide other preferential policies that are equivalent to the current level of support for businesses. We would like to make specific suggestions such as incentives for training costs, human resources recruitment, tax reduction other than corporate taxes such as personal income tax, contractor tax, etc., support for purchasing machineries and equipment, and reduce or refund land rent. This will create positive effects from the investment wave as well as AMCOR. This really helps anchor healthy financial ability to reinvest in the future, such as recruiting personnel and purchasing equipment to expand production. The government's impact assessment report has calculated based on corporate income tax finalization data in 2022, and it is expected that 120 foreign investment corporations will be subject to regulation by the resolution, with a total amount of tax revenue entering businesses. The additional payment is 14,600 billion Vietnam dong. Tax is just one of the issues affecting investment capital flow, but in the context of the best way to use that revenue source to maintain and improve competitiveness, maintaining an attractive destination for multinational corporations in Vietnam, the National Assembly decision to consider and approve the 6 Section 50 National Assembly, the draft resolution applying additional corporate income tax according to regulations to prevent global tax base erosion, it can be said is an important and necessary step in implementing global minimum tax. If passed and put into effect, the imposition of a global minimum tax will make an important contribution to retaining and attracting large investors and high-quality investment capital flows also. With over 4,200 projects and a total capital of $40.2 billion, Bình Dương is currently ranked second in the country attracting foreign direct investment (FDI), continuing to affirm as an attractive destination for investors. Bình Dương determines to proactively seek and invite investors, especially attract investment projects with high intelligent content and friendly to environment and towards the green growth. We will continue to invest in research and development, innovation, and optimization of production process and system to achieve our goals of using safe energy and water. We look forward to continuing to receive strong support from the government to create a favorable conditions investment environment. Open and flexible policies and the government accompanying businesses help Bình Dương emerge as an attractive industrial capital of the international investment map, increasingly affirming the effectiveness and correctness of the strategy to attract FDI investment capital, and to date, Bình Dương ranks second in the country with about $40.2 billion and over 4,200 projects. Bình Dương has a lot of potential for U.S. companies to choose as headquarters for their factories and operation in Vietnam. Many U.S. businesses even open a second factory here. Bình Dương is very dynamic and creative in attracting investment capital into the province. Investor interest in Bình Dương is not only the result of being ahead in infrastructure development, but also shows Bình Dương acumen and keeping up with the development trends to attract investment. Not waiting for investors to come, the province proactively sees opportunities and research for the partners. From attracting and inviting massively, the province FDI capital flow is now oriented and selective. In the face of the green trend, Bình Dương has rather a special way of marketing investors to the province, which is to call on businesses with investment needs and choose them. Available to come to the headquarters of the enterprise, inviting them to come here, meaning that the object has been selected from the beginning. The enterprise is a green production enterprise. Attracting foreign capital flows of foreign investment, Bình Dương determines the direction for green growth of the province, transforming green production associated with promotion science, technology, application, innovation, and building ecosystems of new, meeting the needs of investors and the requirements of socio-economic development, improving the quality of life of workers and the people in the province.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and goodbye for now.